there's always a receipt from Joann. Hello, I'm Fatmata Koroma, and I want to give you some insight into my artistic journey. So what inspired me to start creating in the first place was the fact that I am very sentimental, I'm extremely curious, and I love sustainability. For me, my idea of the perfect gift is something that I've made with these hands. So at a very young age, I found any way that I can personalize or give a custom gift, whether that was making a portrait, probably not so well at first, to painting, trying my hand at jewelry making, and then going on to even wood burning. There wasn't an art form that I would not try, and I have loved every second of it. To see someone's face light up when they see a piece of artwork or a custom garment that you've made specifically for them, it's something that I know they cherish for a lifetime, and something that I have an incredible amount of pride in creating and sharing with the world. So I'm always wondering, how can I push the envelope further? I love browsing through places like Joann's because each aisle has its own sort of mystery, and you're wondering, what am I going to pick up today? What new art style am I going to be able to try? And that's exactly what I do sometimes, and it's led me to find some really meaningful ways to express myself. I also think about, how can I make things more sustainable? For me, sewing really started off when I wanted to make my clothes last longer, whether it was replacing a button, taking the seams in or out at times, and figuring out how to make my clothes fit and really jive with my personal style. My mom was a big part of that, teaching me how to even use a sewing machine. And I remember the first night that she taught me how to thread the bobbin and kind of get the thread woven through. I made my first skirt that night. I was not going to sleep until I made something. Winning one of the Joann's artistic grants would be not only life-changing for me personally, but it would also be a sincere fulfillment of my 2020 mood board. Let's have a look. If you can see here, it was all about creating special moments, spending my time wisely, making vibrant artwork. I also wanted to bring families together, which I would do with the different paint parties and other exceptional art forms that I can bring to folks. It would also remind me that there's nothing I can't do now. Receiving the grant from Joann's would be a huge blessing for me in my personal life, and as I try to continue growing the traditionally inspired meaningful art platform. This is where I showcase various types of artistic forms. I want individuals to be exposed to all of the wonders that are out there, whether we're trying pointillism or we're trying paper quilling, working with different metals, etc. There's so much to explore out there. And I think by having access to the wonderland that is Joann's, going down each and every single aisle and bringing something home that we can find a very interesting way to implement into our artwork, I think will allow individuals to see household items, to see things that they have around them in a new way. And that is something that is very near and dear to my heart. As a minority crafter and sewer, I can say that it has been challenging to really feel like you belong in some creative spaces. In the realm of sewing, sometimes the obstacles are finding patterns and silhouettes that make sense for your body type, and really seeing yourself in the models, depicted on the covers. In the realm of art, is seeing artists that look like you represented and featured, whether it's in shows or in publications, and really making sure that that artwork is valued, that the meaning behind them is portrayed, that it's resonating with individuals. I love to see a company like Joann's take on that mission and not only say we support Black crafters and sewers, but to also back them financially with a grant like this. It would mean the world to me, and I'm just so thrilled that it's even an opportunity for all the crafters that are out there.